All right, let's talk about something we've all thought about: social influence. What makes someone just magnetic? We're always told there are these tricks or special techniques, but today we're going to explore a much, much more powerful idea.
So let's just start with this question right here. What if the real key to connecting with people, to being influential and, attractive, isn't about learning some complicated social strategy? What if it's about unlocking something you've had all along?
It's totally understandable why we get so drawn to the idea of a strategy. We all want a kind of roadmap for social situations, right? A set of rules that tells us exactly what to do.
And this belief is everywhere. This idea that if you just say the perfect thing or follow these 5 simple steps, you can win anybody over. It's like we're all looking for some kind of social cheat code.
But here's the thing. That belief, it's pretty much a myth. So let's really break down why this whole calculated strategic approach usually just doesn't work.
I mean, when you boil it down, it looks something like this, doesn't it? You find a target, you use some line you rehearsed, you try to impress them with stories about yourself, all just to achieve some goal. It sounds less like a real human connection and a lot more like a business transaction.
And that's exactly why it so often backfires. When you're busy running a script in your head, you're not actually there. You're not present in the moment. And trust me, people can feel that. The whole interaction becomes stiff and forced, and it just creates this weird pressure that ends up pushing people away instead of drawing them in.
Okay, so if that's the myth, then what's the reality? Well, it's something way simpler and honestly, infinitely more powerful. It's what we're going to call the authentic signal. The source material for this brings up this brilliant concept, the unconscious pickup artist. Now, just forget all the weird negative ideas that phrase brings to mind. This is not some person using tricks. No, it's the total opposite. This is the person who is naturally magnetic without even trying to be. Their influence isn't something they do, it's just a side effect of who they are. So what are they projecting that's so powerful? Well, it's not a list of tactics. It's a set of qualities. They're projecting a genuine confidence, not arrogance. They have this emotional stability and a real ease in social situations. Their body language is open and, this is a big one, they give you their full, undivided attention. That creates this aura of security around them. And when you put the two approaches side by side like this, the difference is it's night and day. The calculated approach is all about outward effort, trying so hard to impress, sticking to a script, constantly looking for approval. But the authentic signal, that's all about your inner state, just being comfortable in your own skin, being present, and projecting a security that comes from within. It's a total shift in mindset.
So why is being authentic so ridiculously effective? Well, the mechanism behind it is actually pretty amazing. Let's call it the comfort contagion.
This right here, this is the absolute heart of it all. We humans are wired for empathy. We subconsciously pick up on and mirror the emotional states of the people around us. So when you are genuinely relaxed and at ease with who you are, you basically give everyone else permission to feel the same way. Your comfort literally becomes contagious. And this just nails the point home. We spend so much time and energy trying to build ourselves up, trying to impress people with how smart or funny or successful we are. But real, lasting attraction, it's not about what people think of you. It's about how they feel when they're with you. Do you make them feel on edge, or do you make them feel at ease?
Okay, so let's bring this all back to you. Let's talk about your magnetic power, because this isn't just about watching other people, it's about unlocking this in yourself.
If you only remember one thing from all of this, let it be this right here. This one sentence just captures the entire idea perfectly. All the complicated strategies, all the clever lines in the world, they just can't compete with the simple, raw power of being genuine.
So the big takeaway is this: stop looking outside yourself for the right tools. The most effective, most powerful, most magnetic tool you could possibly have for building connections, it's already you. Your actual personality, your weird interests, your genuine way of being in the world. That's your superpower.
And that leads us to the final thought I want to leave you with. Look, this isn't about some massive, overnight personality change. It's about small, tiny shifts. So just think about it. In your next conversation, at your job, with your friends, where's one small place you can let go of the script, stop trying to impress, and just be a little bit more you today? Because that's where all the magic really begins.